Welcome to the SUNY Library's microcourse on picking and narrowing your research topic. You've just been assigned a research project for one of your classes. What's the first thing you should do? Panic, right? Of course not. The first thing you do is come up with a topic. This isn't always as easy as it sounds, though, so this microcourse will walk you through the steps necessary to settle on the right scope and subject for your paper. Start out by taking a good look at your assignment and noting some important factors. What's the format of the assignment? Is it a paper, a presentation, a video? Is there a specific subject or topic you need to cover, or argument you have to make? What's the size and scope of the assignment, in number of pages, minutes of a presentation, video length, or so on? And what types of sources do you need, and how many? By carefully reading and dissecting the assignment prompt in this way, you can more effectively nail down what exactly you want to write about. Now, the next step is just to make sure that whatever topic you pick is appropriate for your class. But you should also try to pick something that you're actually interested in. You'll be spending a lot of time thinking, researching, and working on this topic, and it'll be a lot less painful if you're spending all that time on something you actually want to think, research, and work on. Once you have that broad topic in mind, do some preliminary reading on it. Try checking through your textbook, reference books from the library, either physical ones in the reference collection or electronic ones from an ebooks database, or articles from an online encyclopedia or Wikipedia. These reference works should not be significant sources for your paper, but they're a good starting point that will help you understand the topic in greater depth and show you some of its details. Now that you've done some reading, start to narrow things down. Do a little brainstorming, writing down the aspects of the topic that grab you. Is there something in particular that speaks to you or impacts a community to which you belong? Do you agree or disagree with a major point of this topic and want to argue for or against it? Did something in your reading resonate with something you've recently encountered on TV, in the news, or in your own life? This can give your project focus and help you develop the argument that you'll make within it. Once you've picked your topic, make sure it's the right scope for your project. If it's too broad, you won't be able to answer it within the time and space you have available. If it's too narrow, you won't be able to get enough out of it to fill your space requirements. If, say, you have to write a maximum of 5 pages, but you want to focus on the impact of the Civil War on the American people, well, that's not going to fit within 5 pages. You can narrow down a topic by adding different types of context. The more specific you get, the narrower your paper's focus will be. This could involve geographic, just concentrating on a specific country, state, city, or region. Chronological, dealing with a certain time period, era, or year. Demographic, focusing on a particular age group, race, religion, or gender. Individual, dealing with a specific person or people. Or issue-based, writing about just one aspect of a larger topic. For example, instead of trying to tackle all of climate change, write about its impact on polar bears. You can also use a combination of these. A paper topic like the impact of the Civil War on women in New York State, as seen through the writings of Elizabeth Cady Stanton, combines chronological, demographic, geographic, and individual contexts to form a focused, manageable research topic. And the reverse of this is true too. If your topic is too narrow, you can expand it by focusing on a broader geographic region, time period, demographic group, and so on. As we said at the top, picking and narrowing a topic can be a tricky process, and plenty of experienced researchers still end up selecting topics that aren't the right scope for their projects. So don't worry if the same thing happens to you. You can always adjust your topic as you do research and plan out your work. And if you're not sure if the topic you've chosen is a good fit for your project, just ask your professor or a librarian, and we can help you figure that out and, if necessary, provide more pointers on narrowing or expanding it.